Hey everybody, it's Triple J. Welcome back to another episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. We're taking a look at our future ore facility. Little rock area here on the map. We're going to tackle this today. We're going to bring a road in. We're going to connect, bring this bridge over, up, and that's going to link us right down into this. Now, in terms of the spacing, I don't think we're actually going to be going this direction. So if we take a look at north, right, we kind of look at how many more tiles we're going to buy. We're going to buy up here, down, and then over. Because we are at, what, this is 8? No, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we might go one more down, but I don't think we're going to be going... Are we going over one more? Maybe we are. Well, I actually don't know. Because we have the 25 tile mod installed. 3, 4. So we might have one more out in both directions. Which I guess we will probably go this way. So we might have something coming through here. But what I was thinking might be kind of fun is if we were... Where am I? Right here. Okay. So this road is... I'm going to move these. Just so I can build through here. Okay. So what we're going to do... Grab this. This is going to cut through about... there-ish. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start from here, because what I'm thinking is going to happen is we're going to go maybe like 18 or so. Now, what I don't want to do is smash all of these rocks and take them away. So I'm going to turn off collision. Here, let me get rid of these trees. And let me get this flattened to a point. Kind of like that. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna go around. It's gonna go over this. That. It's gonna just come straight through this canyon. Okay. It's gonna stay elevated. We're gonna cross. Somewhere... We're going to loop it. It's going to come down to ground level. Turn that back on. Like so. And this is going to go to about... I wonder if I can just crank that right into it. 86 by 6. 81. 84. Like that. It's a little wavy davy, but kind of cool. Oh, and then I was going to have this go up. Right, we're going to have this go up and over. And make a couple connection points here. So maybe what this becomes is a little bit of a roundabout underneath. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move this. This is going to go over here. Okay. This, for now, is going to go... Honestly, I'm just going to put it down here. Just going to go down there for now. Okay. Because I want to actually work on this. So, let's actually have this go and stay up. I'm going to pause the game. Okay. We're going to build a little underpass oval about. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. We're going to do... Let's see. Build out of this road here. So let's go 5 by 15. 15 by 5. 5 by 15. 15 by 5. Okay. And then these arms are going to link off of this roundabout. Or this oval about, rather. Okay. So what's going to happen... I think I'm going to need to preserve the integrity of this. So I'm just going to... Oh, I guess I'm just going to do that. I don't think I actually need to do this, but just in case. This is going to come off. That. And like that. Okay. That's that direction. We will slide this in. Ever so slightly. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. How many units is this away? About 8. About 8. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's about 9. It's fine. Oh. Okay, well, you're gonna be weird. Do that and that, and of course this will look better once that's on there, and then hopefully this gives us enough room to have this curve off and over. Okay, cut this a little short. What I might do is just have this loop out a bit, and then have it go in. Yeah, there we go. Better approach. Okay. Now the trick is we got to get this straight and over the top. So let's go up by 12. And this is what? 5. Give or take, that's about correct. Okay. And this is going to go... Eyeball that. 178.4. That's pretty close. Perfect. 180. Okay. And that will just sort of, well, we're going to have to go back up, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to just go down to come back up. But we can mess with the heights on that at a different time. This is now going to have to do this dance. Like so, which I think is totally fine. This apartment building doesn't like that height difference. And then the arms off of this will... Yeah, the arms for this is going to be tricky. I may need to adjust this a bit. Essentially, you know, it's going to have to be... How does that affect? Yeah, and I mean it makes life a little miserable for this place here. That's actually not terrible, especially if I was to lower this. Of course, this just a nudge. There we go. Yeah, that could work. That's uncomfortable. Again. Just like that. And then the same thing off of here. Just kind of eyeballing this right now. No. See, I don't want that snap point. I want like, yeah, like there. Ish. Again, we're gonna have to mess with all the heights, right? It's a sloppy mess right now. But I mean, yeah, in essence, you know, just something kind of easy peasy like that. This nonsense. Make this a 2-lane highway. Instead of what we had going there, right? It's all about doing it in layers. Oh, we gotta get rid of this. Okay. Pull that. Nice. This also has to go the other direction. Okay, in, out, in. Okay. Then we'll just kind of mess with the heights of this. We're getting it. We're not messing around anymore. We're just going. We're just doing it. And that's a nice little, you know, roundabout thing. And that can just kind of stay there. Because it's a little lower, I guess, than the road. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we're gonna have to obviously bring this up. Now, the other thing is, so this 18. I think I want this. I think I want all of this to be. Wow. I think I want all this to be about there.
Hey there, friends. Today I've been
And then what I'll do is sort of ramp this, slope that up. Okay.
That's what we're all about here at the Deep Focus channel. But you know, sometimes you can get lost in that kind of mood. Stay inside.
So those have to be to this height.
All of you out there caught in the rain. Remember,
Yep, I missed that one node. Like that. Cool. Just raise that. I know I could slope this too. Sometimes I kind of like just doing it manually. That's totally fine. Start going down pretty fast. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Now we'll see how that functions. Gets us in. Oh, we're gonna definitely to not make that turnaround or this. Cool. Cool. That also does not need to be a light. So I'm going to get rid of that light. And I'm going to get rid of that light. Very good. Cool. Okay, so that still works just fine. And then over here, I think I'm just going to do a very simple... I mean, yeah. This is what happens when you start to do so much infrastructure stuff, right? You just find yourself making interchange after interchange. But I think it's helpful to do them by hand. I mean, I could install a bunch of things from the workshop and then, but I think it's, I don't know, I think it's more fun to sort of work on them together and just sort of see, you know, you might absolutely hate how I make interchanges, and that's totally fine. But hopefully maybe it'll help you to think about, you know, things that you even don't want to do, right? Like, or, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're getting inspiration in some way, I'm all for it. You might say, oh, I don't want to really build it like that, so it's inspiring me to go into the workshop and get stuff. That's fine. Or if you say, wow, this is really cool how this is being built, and it actually made me think of a way I could make an interchange, that's great too. Really doesn't matter to me, because I'm just building the way I know how and the way that makes me happy. And I think it's just more interesting to sort of have to work through building interchanges. And I'm no interchange expert at all. But I don't know, it's kind of fun. Instead of me plopping something down, might as well make it some sort of a, you know, teachable moment or whatever. Yeah, so I could make this just an on-off, simple. Let's just not get too complicated with it. And the way I see, I mean, well, okay. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's do this. Do that. And how many units was that? 11. We're gonna make it a half, kind of a half clover deal. Like that. Okay. That up. Mess with the heights later, as we do. Okay, so the out is going to loop back down and around, connect up to over here, and I'm going to do it like back here, I think. Sort of 10 by like 5. Yeah, I'm cool with that. overshot my runway there. Here we go. That's a nice little easy thing there. Same thing over here. Can't find that snapping point, but I think that'll be okay. Let's go back a little further. That. Maybe? No. Something about this isn't working. I guess it's okay. Very oversized. But this is also going to have to accept a lot of truck traffic. So I think that's probably going to be a better bet anyway. And I want to see if I can get... Yeah, there we go. It's going to make these very short, but... Okay. Okay. Raise this up. Great. We're here. Is that the same height? It is, but let me pull this. See how it's giving me more space there? Ideally, it's that. But I'm a little concerned about the closeness. I could pull these back a bit, I suppose. Yeah, it's fine. And of course, there's like node controller and stuff that we can use, but I don't really think it's probably good to be getting into that in this. I mean, I need to figure out node controller at some point. But I'm not sure this is the video series for that intense mod. I kind of want to keep this fairly approachable, and maybe I'm getting it over my skis with that, but with some of these like interchanges that we're making and using Move It extensively, not sure. I don't think so though. Move It's pretty common now, and a lot of people know the tool. It's just kind of showcasing, you know, what it can do and just using it a bunch. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. So this will come over, and yeah, it'll just sort of, we're gonna have this come down. I think I'm gonna have another connection point off of here, and then this is gonna sort of snake through here, and then we'll have like a bunch of ore facilities, and then this will come right into the city. I might even do another on-off system here that just links us from this side to this side. But I think that's a pretty good start. This is working out really well. We have to move these. But yeah, let's see. If we were to do... Let's see. Keep this at 0. If we were to connect... like, bridge this... might kind of be overkill. Maybe here even. Because what is this at? Actually, I'm going to leave this like this. I'm going to mess with the height. But let's make it the industrial road. And this will go straight somewhere off into there. But that's kind of how I want this approach to be down here. And I think it'll look really nice with all these rocks and stuff. And I'm going to plan to add more. And that might be a bit of a steep. Might be a bit of a steep incline for the trucks. So let me grab another node here and bring it up. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I'm even going to do it on the other side. Let's turn that off. I want to keep that. There. Yeah. Actually goes up. I think that's a gentle enough approach. And then this will go off to there. And then we'll have side roads that kind of bring this through. This might change into the, you know, the avenue, another like regular avenue. You know, maybe it goes like this. Big curve. And then just kicks straight up. And then that becomes like the center of this. And then we'll have another one that branches over and maybe connects up to this. But, you know, we'll create some sort of a boundary line. Sort of, because I think we'll have the city sort of, this is the way I'm envisioning this. So this will be like the township, right? Somewhere about here. And even, maybe even a little less. Maybe like there. And then kind of a gap. Because I don't necessarily want to make this ore area massive, but then this will be on this side. You know, maybe the city continues this direction because we want to put that train station in as well. Maybe the city continues over here, and then this is sort of this side, and then this carries through on over to here, right? Kind of stretches along this whole area. Something like this, right? So town, and then mining, and then it extends to the other side. Maybe there's another village on the other side, and both sides of this mountain could be like mining, and then we can have two villages, and maybe they even get connected. You know, maybe some sort of a tunnel through the mountains, connecting up both sides. I don't know. I just kind of want to use this. Little mountain range here to our benefit. And this looks a little goofy right now, but I think if we did a little terraforming, have some more roads cutting through here, I think it'll look pretty cool. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. We already put in the future interstate. Yeah, something like that. It takes a little bit of time. It just takes a little bit of time to sort of, you know, understand and do all this stuff. I mean, we did a lot of this over here. Maybe a little bit less. I think this was maybe a little bit more organic in terms of how it was going. But we did a lot of that over here. And it's just very helpful to kind of see, you know, generally where you're going. And even if we don't even fill this in yet, you know, we could have another section of industrial here. I don't know. That kind of goes into the city. Not sure. Maybe this is just all green space. Maybe this is just sort of countryside out here, right? Like nothing. And that could be cool too. I don't know. Something to think about. Something to think about. But everybody, that is going to do it for this episode. But we're making progress. We are. Doesn't feel like we're doing a lot, but I think this is really good. I think this will actually be a really nice addition to the city. And yeah, in the next episode we'll keep pushing forward. I think I want to start to develop this and kind of see how this feels. And then kind of bring it over here, add this town. That might even get us over the hump for our next milestone. If it doesn't, then we can start to creep in here and loop and sort of connect this all up and start to really bring through a nice big, patch of this land here. But it's quite a bit of tile. It's quite a bit of space to work with. So I don't necessarily want to hem ourselves in, but I do want to fill it up, in a way that feels kind of appropriate, I guess. But everybody, thank you again. I really, really do appreciate you watching these videos and sticking by this playthrough, this series. I really, really like it. I'm looking forward to how this map is going to fill out. So, everybody, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. We'll see you next time.